So here come the CSSC Spirits then, and it's in the hands of Lois Lau. Manages to get it on to Wantanart. Back inside for Lau, and that's a good, decent, clean dump from her, and Budge is looking for it, brings it back into the middle. Lau looking to potentially go down for Irving, but there's a decent glove there, and Irving coming round on the backdoor ball. Then Wantanart, can he get a clean scoop on this? Tries to get the little ball over the top, and that one's just gone to ground. Shadows now, that's Nan with the set, and she goes again. Come through Ollie Taylor, and Nikki Marsh is looking to get to that sub box, and it's a good solid run by her. And then Murray, a cheeky little dummy, and he's away down the touchline, and he's not going to get caught. And you can hear them shouting down, and he is down. Wantanart to Wall. Got Wines outside him to the left. He does manage to find him. It's a delicate little take from Wines. Just decided to reset and take their time. Wall then off to the left. Now then, Wines. What are they going to do here? They're thinking about the little quickie. It's back to Wall. Then back into Wines. Then he gets the dump on, then it's a quick one for Wines, and he comes inside. That player can't do it onside. Try given. Here come the Spirits again. Through Colin Scott, onto Irving. That's a decent little drag onto Lau, back to Scott. Scuttling around the outside, gets the dump. Budge there, getting it off the ground. Looking for the long pass, it's just not found. Here come the Spirits then, flooding from the touchline, fanning round the field, onto Wines. Good dump there for Wall to get in quickly, and onto Wantanart. Looks back inside for Wall, but he's just been touched there. Still got a couple more left on this attack. Wantanart feeds long. Out for Posho. Posho gets it back then. No, look for Wantanart, but that's just gone to ground. They'll get 6 more though. Rebecca Maxwell getting involved there. Wall back into Wantanart. Little half look, and dummy. Then looks outside. Maxwell shouting for it. Two girls combining well there, and then here goes Wall. Looks to get the quick scoop. Wines, long pass out to the outside, and that's a good score for Kate. Lovely in the corner, good vision from Wines. Scott and Natalie Davis just getting this one underway. Budge sets it down. Wines goes one way, sees the player wasn't going back in one direction, tried to get the ball out into the wide area. So Spirits under a little bit of pressure here. Got to just hold their defensive line here. Looking to try and get the quick scoop. Irving with the touch on that occasion. Then it's Maxwell. What can they offer here? Oh, a little bit of fancy footwork. It's not gone to ground, but well, Kate quickly with the ball and the recycle, and this is where the Spirits really need to get going. Wall onto Irving. Gets that ball out for Wantanart, puts a little bit of pace on it, then gets it down. Maxwell's in there, onto Wall, back to Irving, back inside for Wall. He's going to take the quick dump here. Irving perhaps unable to get quite as under that as quickly as he might have liked to. Maxwell. Wantanart, ball back out for Maxwell, just couldn't hold it, but decent build-up. So Scott and Wines having to defend there. That last touch from Wall. Then Wines, but now they're going to try and run around him. And Wines has got some work to do here, but oh, that's a wonderful touch. Brilliant from Wines. Pressure's on, but ball goes to ground, and Budge with a quick recycle. Well, should it have gone to Budge there? There was possibly the numbers with one man out of the game. Scott's chosen to come to his left. Now it's Wantanart back to Scott. Little show one way, then the dump, then Budge. Oh, he's managed to work his way through. It's down from Wantanart. They get there in the end. So Lau with the start. Decent little buddy with Budge. Buddy Budge, as we might like to call him. Then Wines. On to Budge that time. Scott. On to Wines. Scott trying to direct the big man. Uses him again. Oh, and Wines could be straight through here. You could hear the roar from Scott there. He liked that one. Dan, get the ball, they cry. Back with the shadows now, and that was Sean Lim just getting the ball. Laura Balfour, she's touched. Then it's away through Simpson, and Heath just looking to try and expand the play a bit. Back to Lim, but he sends it back the other way, and Simpson with the dump, and Lim, he might have spotted the gap to go through. He's looked for the big ball over the top. He's found Heath. Heath's pass to Cager was required a little more, perhaps. Now then, Jason looking to get the ball down for Nan. Nan does well, back to Jason. On to Murray. Are they going to still work that same side? Now it's a little quicker one, and there's a chance for Murray to get through. He's looking for support. He needs someone to be able to get that ball down. Not that time. So Heath makes the touch. Man comes in. Man following through on Heath there, and oh my goodness! Dear oh dear. Well, they're still coming. There's Ollie Taylor with the hit. Dear oh dear. Let's have another look at this one again. Mitchell is the one with the touch, but then Heath is bundled out of the way. That's not acceptable. And then Ollie Taylor, well, he's got his man covered. He says, you can go to the ground too. Retribution. Marsh looking one way. There's Murray. He's got Simpson subbing behind him, I think. And there's Sean Lim. And Simpson still on the field there. And there's a bit of Marsh and Lim. Oh, lovely work from Sean Lim. And I think Marsh is just checking that that one was all right. Here's Wall back with the Spirits. Scott. Irving looking for it outside. They were a little close to the line. They want to create a bit more room there, but that ball's gone to ground. Ball into Lau. There's another ball to ground. Irving looks for Scott. Scott has Wines outside, and Wines throws the ball on his shoulder. And then I think to top off the passing moves, a special one from Wantana, right over the head. Dear oh dear. So what have the Spirits got in this position? Scott back to Irving in the cap. He's got Posho outside him, but there's a penalty. Not onside, so Spirits will come again. Scott just happy to hold it up in midfield for a moment, then gets it back. And this is another little glove as Wines come flying round the outside, and that time he's straight in for the score. Lovely. Simple and effective. Well, this looks like it's going to be a glove from the tap-off, and Murray coming round on the run, and he might have the beating of the men there. No, not quite going to get his way through. Marsh is there for the recycle. Call of Eagle is being shouted from Taylor. He's going to run one way, then the other. Then Marsh, she goes down. Taylor with the scoop, and then the ball down. That's a successful Eagle. And Nikki Marsh involved there. Look how happy she is. Lovely. Well, the wind really buffeting around here. But the sun's out in Manchester, and you can't say that all the time. And this is Simpson. He's got real gas if he gets going. Oh, it's round the outside. And Simpson's going to go all the way here. That's a great score from the young man. Taylor with the dump, picked up by Murray. Taylor still going. And support comes from Simpson. Back inside, Murray still just trying to find the right place to make the next hit. Then they make it. Taylor Out for Simpson. He's not going to go round again, is he? Oh, has he been caught? No, he hasn't. And that's another try for the Shadows. Well, it's been a good weekend and a weekend of fine enjoyment from all of us here on behalf of CSSC. That's the season.